So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check back. Black Ultra. Steel Blue. Check View. Check Hut.
A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Let's go. Green Jack. Ready?
2 now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Ultra, Ultra, hey, check Mega, Blue Striker, Red Cycle, Red.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 52 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Tua sets up to pass it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Well, interceptions have been a problem. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out, and we're going to get a review of that last play. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Hey, home field.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got there, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change.
McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes the challenge flag. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Prescott now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And some room to run now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Heel, black. Ready?
Here's Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here we go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Slot man moves right. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Taking it about the 36. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Throwing, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll give him 8 that time. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Let's go. 22 needle.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Rolling to his left. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
I ain't really caring about, so he didn't tell me.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
I don't know if he...
The Dolphins at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
He told me I was getting ready for my death day. I ain't like that shit. He said I wore.
Second down and 8.
White. I said, God. What?
Play action now. Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play.
I didn't look at him because I didn't think the fucking clear.
Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's going to air one out. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I got like 83, but he said, yeah, that's why he's 6'8". I like him in my 2 tight. I like him in my 2 tight.
3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll try it again with Elliott. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
I got what's called over there.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting
I had
look
to watch
there
the
because
fucking
as soon as
corner
he
to
got
see how
outside
far
the
his
pocket,
corner
I thought he
was
was
going
going
to
to take
drop.
off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
They're having to drop
defenses
some, so I
want
had
to
to
try and
watch
keep
his corner.
bodies in front of
His
him. And
corner
I
was
think
so
that
good.
discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He be playing on the fucking
They
defensive
already
line
had
the
the
whole
early
game,
lead, and they get the
bro.
interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Oh, he beat you? Yeah.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Tua, a final shot before half. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across
quick
the
ass
35.
pass. I thought he was gonna try. He's doing all these adjustments. I thought he was gonna try to get you a little touch. You feel me? Like go for a little touch or something. You doing all that shit. Like, you did all that shit. You do that little short ass pass.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Now.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga don't run nothing but these like little cover 3 blitzes and shit like that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Prescott off play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott to throw it.
We got to cut it over his head.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
See that reverse I ran on Cuz? He didn't like that. That reverse was so cold, Cuz. I didn't even know you read that shit. told that nigga after I did have that shit about formation. That was my first time I ran, and nigga, I usually don't run that shit.
Ultra. Go ultra.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
Yeah,
it is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go,
he tried to sack me, so he clicked on the nigga. He tried to get a sack on me, so he clicked on the he clicked on the fucking the dude that was gonna sack me, but I had the ball on right before he got me. You feel me?
In motion, Hill. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Hey, cross you.
Well, Cowboys and rookies. Yeah.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to pass. Tua. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Ain't even enough space around that corner. And you gonna throw it at Diggs. And you gonna throw it at Diggs while he hot. That's the X factor on. I'm gonna throw that over there. I'm gonna throw it to the other side.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, it sets a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
After the turnover, it's Tua. throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on first down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Okay, right? Check right.
He like
Second down, here's Mostert again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
King got the number one, nigga.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Now Tua.
The ball.
Linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Partner, this is certainly turning out to be one of those days. Here we are in the second half. They're being shut out. Offense is doing nothing. And you're just saying, please, come on, give us something here to your kicker. But even this is no good.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a second down and 6. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket. They do it on purpose. Doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now Prescott. Open man layup. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Elliott running right. he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down, Elliott. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
Toting that motherfucker, dog.
Add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Tyreek ain't even got a catch on for it. Shit.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. 84 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And some room to maneuver. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of...
Oh, he fakes the spike. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Tua going to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Micah Parsons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's pulled in at the 32. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Gallup. He's already signed. He signed to his team. Yeah.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
I'll be moving him around. I'll be moving him around depending on the playing.
Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
But I did it.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
So the big play
he like Gallup. That's why I like him and Gallup
like the
same nigga.
So Prescott here to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be
Gallup got
right
90. No, Gallup got like 91.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Got them too. I needed that shit too. Yeah, shit.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And again, it's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keon Crossan. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
That's
coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
He tried to fucking go ahead, tap Curse.
A handoff running left is Mostert. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
And they get him down down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Tua now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pinched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort?